In arithmetic sequences, successive terms differ by the same number, which we call d. So to get from one number to the next, you're either adding or subtracting some number, and we call that number d. There's a rule for arithmetic sequences in general. That rule is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity n minus 1 times d. This value of n just is determined by the placement of the number that you're looking for. Is it the first number? Is it the fifth number? Is it the eighth number? That sort of thing. In these problems, we need to figure out whether or not the sequences are arithmetic, and if they are, we're going to find that value of d and write our rule. So to figure out if it's arithmetic, we need to see if we can add or subtract the exact same number each time to get from one number to the next. In number 4, to get from -3 to 2, we would have to add 5. To get from 2 to 7, we would add 5. To get from 7 to 12, add 5. And from 12 to 17, add 5. We need to check all of them because if even one of them is different, that completely ruins this sequence and that would make it not arithmetic. However, since we're adding the same number every time, this is arithmetic. And that number that we added every single time, that's our value of d. So here d is 5. If we were subtracting the same number, it would be a negative. But since we're adding, d is a positive 5. So then our rule, if we were to find some value of n, a sub n, would be the very first number in our list, a sub 1, plus whatever placement number you're looking for, minus 1, times that value of d, and this is the rule for this arithmetic sequence. In number 5, let's check and see if it's arithmetic. To get from -4 to -12, we would have to subtract 8. To get from -12 to -24, we would have to subtract 12. These are already different numbers, so this one is not arithmetic. In number 6, our first term is 1.9, our second term is 1.2. To get from that first term to the second, we would subtract 0.7. To get from 1.2 to 0.5, we would also subtract 0.7. To get from 0.5 to -0.2, still subtracting 0.7. And to get from -0.2 to -0.9, we're subtracting 0.7. So that means our value of d here is -0.7. Our rule is a sub n equals the first term, 1.9, plus n minus 1 times the value of d that we just found.